Good morning, this is YC. Welcome to my channel and welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to do an Italian pasta salad for you. In my last video I asked if anyone wanted to see it, and a couple people said that they would like to see how I do my Italian pasta salad. And of course this is different than the one that I do that's just creamy with mayonnaise and tuna and stuff like that. This one will be with the tri-colored pasta. I can show you the box. This is the box that I used, and you can see the different color pasta where it's, you know, has the tomato color and the spinach color and then the regular color. Okay, so we will get started. Okay, and I'm going to use my glass bowl so that you can see what I'm doing today. Okay, and first thing you want to do is cut up all your stuff. So I'll just put this aside for a minute. And I have some onion left from the night that we did tacos, just a little green onion in here and some white onion. I mostly just use white onion, or you can use red onion in the Italian pasta salad. I'm using the yellow onion right now. Whatever you have on hand, and I haven't been buying the purple onion because of the scare that they had, you know. Okay, with salmonella. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cut up. Hopefully you'll be able to see me get this done. And I went ahead and cooked my pasta, and I'll put the recipe and the amount of pasta that I cooked in the description below. But of course, if you are a smaller family, you know, you can cut it in half. Unless you just like eating pasta salad for days on end. And a lot of the wonderful thing about these summer salads is, you know, you do it how you like. You know, the size onion you like, the type of onion you like, how much, or if you even put onion. Everything is your decision. That's what's so nice about not buying one. You do it yourself, and then you know exactly what is in it. And when I boil the pasta, I just do al dente. I leave it a little on the firm side because, you know, you don't want your salad to be mushy. Okay, there we go. That's quite a bit there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the bowl along with whatever I have left over from taco night. And this is the cutting board that I use for my little veggies and stuff. I never ever put meat on this one. I use, you know, a separate board for that. And here's the rest of the from taco night. I want to use this up. Okay, that's good. Looks like I have a little center part here. Might as well use it up. You know how the heart of the onion sometimes just pops out. I'll chop it up and put it in there. Okay, and also the pepperoni, I also put pepperoni in. I put regular pepperoni, but if, you know, your family likes turkey pepperoni, you can use the turkey, you know, whatever your family likes. And what I do is I just take the pepperoni like this, and I usually like have a stack of it. And I take my kitchen scissors like this, and I just cut it in half like that. So they're half moon pieces. That's what I do. Okay, and I have all of those done because you already know how to cut. You're not going to sit there watching me cut up you know, pepperoni. Now what it will do, it'll stick together a little bit. So you want to separate it if you can, you know. I mean, I would hope that it sticks together a little bit. You don't want to buy one that has like a coating or a flour coating on it just so that it doesn't stick together. You know, you expect to pull meat apart. Okay. If it's any kind of good pepperoni. Okay. And a lot of it will, you know, it will break up too as you stir your salad. My family really likes Italian pasta salad. Especially me and my youngest. This is a good meal for us. And then we're just going to put jalapeno brats and cheddar brats on the side tonight, you know, that people can have. I had a busy weekend where, you know, meats were cooked and roasted and everything and put in the oven and things like that. So now it's time for something that's just cool and simple. And this can be done ahead of time in the morning, and then you don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. You just pull it out at supper time. And that's what's so fantastic about it. There, that's it for that. And that's quite a bit. See? Okay. And then we like black olives in ours. And you can even use green olives. Our family likes green olives too. We just happen to put black olives in our Italian pasta salad. And what I do is I take the black olive like this, and I just cut it up a couple times into 3 pieces, you know. Or you could do even more if you like it thinner. Like you can do it into 4 pieces. See, like that. And let me make sure I have all of them done, because I went ahead and did some too, so that, you know, you weren't waiting on me. Okay, and I went ahead and did the whole can. I'll show you what the can looks like. I did get this at Aldi, and this is the 6-ounce can of it's Tuscan Garden black olives, but you can use any kind, and you can buy the kind that's already cut if you want. I just think that, you know, they're more money, and why spend more money if you can just take a knife and cut it yourself? That doesn't make any sense, you know, not to me anyway. Okay, and then an Italian pasta salad, and it's almost like toppings on a pizza, isn't it? You have your onion and your pepperoni and your black olive, and now cheese. You want some cheese. Okay, and this is the cheese I use. I use a different one. Sometimes I use sharp white cheese, whatever kind your family likes. Today I'm trying Colby cheese, and I got this one at Walmart this morning, and they used to be 2 for $4, like so $2 for each one of these at Walmart, but they came down in price, so they're only $1.74 today, which is still 30 cents more than Aldi. But at the time when I was out, you know, Aldi was not open yet, so it was worth me to pay you know, 30 cents more not to have to go out again. So I just take my brick, you know, you have a whole brick here, and then I just cut it in pieces like this, the whole brick, and then I just go down each one like that and cut it into thinner sticks, and then little cubes like that, you know. I don't advise buying shredded cheese, because then you're not really going to taste it in. It's going to get lost in your, and it's going to clump together in your Italian pasta sauce. I suggest buying a brick and taking a knife, stacking them up like this. You can stack them several high, and just cut into cubes. See? Okay, and of course, again, I'm not going to make you wait. There's the rest of the brick all cut up. Okay. And I'll set this aside. Now we're ready to put the whole, to put the pasta in it, and then to add our sauces on top. Okay, and I already have that cooked, so you wouldn't be waiting on me. And I did quite a bit. I did like a couple of those boxes where if you just wanted to do, one, you could. It depends on, how much your family will go through it. Like we'll have it for supper, but then, 2 or 3 people might want to have some for lunch the next day. So the leftovers will go in this house, that's for sure. I'll go ahead and get this out of here. I've been draining it. That's why it was sitting over there. If it wants to come out. Sometimes I use a plastic colander. I just happen to have used this metal one today. I'm spilling it everywhere. Once I stir it all together, it'll look better. I'm dropping it. Okay. Thought I dropped one. I guess not. It must have been the one that landed in front of my shirt. Okay. Hang on one second. Oh, it's so humid in South Carolina. Okay, so what you're going to do is we're going to use Italian dressing. And the one I purchased this morning is the wishbone because I happen to like that one. And my husband, he doesn't like the one that has Parmesan in it, but you could actually use the one that's zesty, that has Parmesan in it if you want it. But I don't really care. Now, I bought this because I think I'm going to use up what's left in my house, and then we're going to be out of Italian, so I want to make sure I got a backup. But the ones I'm going to use up are Tuscan Garden. This one, you may have seen it before. And then this restaurant style one I'm going to use up. And it's also by Tuscan Garden. It's just a little on the creamy style side. But I end up putting, you can either put mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. I put a little bit of that in the salad to make it like creamy. Now, some people only like the vinaigrette kind in their salad, and that's fine. By all means, do that. And if ever you needed a vinaigrette recipe from me, I can get you one, because that's what I use sometimes to marinate my London broils. But today I'm going to be using up this and using up this. So then when we do have a regular garden salad one night, we can use the wishbone. So let's go ahead and just pour this on. And you kind of just have to judge it. Okay. And I did I'm going to probably do 3/4 cup of mayo, because you want it into, comparison with your, how much Italian you put. Okay, and that will use these up. And because this is pasta, this salad, pasta has, it's famous for soaking stuff up. Give this salad a good stir before you serve it to your family or your guests or whoever, whatever the case may be. And if you find that it needs a little bit more, well then, that's where we can open up this one. You know what I mean? You might just need a tablespoon or something like that, and it gets everything, going again. Now, I know this looks like a lot, but there's, my 3 sons and my husband, so that's 4 big men in this family, and they will eat it. So, like I said, you might want to, cut this in half. I'm going to go ahead and also put in my mayo at this time, and it's 3/4 of a cup. And if you're a family that likes to use Miracle Whip, by all means use that, whatever you like. Now there's one I do around the holidays, and I make it deluxe. And I put in little grape tomatoes and little sliced pieces of carrot and, you name it. But this is my basic Italian pasta salad that I make, that just for, a hot summer's afternoon. This is the basic one. And you can actually put in all this like the seasoning and the mayo first, and now your seasonings to it. I just kind of did it backwards today. But anyway, it is what it is. If you're a family that likes tons and tons of seasoning, you can actually cream your Italian dressing in the bottom of your bowl first with all your seasonings and then put in all the salad stuff. I just happen to have done it this way. That's what I like about it. It's everything works. It's just simple. And I am going to put a little bit of salt. And you don't want to put too much because remember now, pepperoni can be salty. And cheese has salt in it too. And then when I cook my pasta, I use salt in my water when I boil my pasta too. So, and then you have olives. So, and if you use green olives, that's even more salt on top of that. So, you do have to watch what you do. And I am going to put a little bit of black pepper, if I can get it. And you can use crushed pepper if you want. This is just, the ground. Because I get it in bulk for real cheap, so that's what I've been doing lately. And if they like it saltier than that or have more pepper, they can do that to their own plates if they want. You know what I mean? Because this is going to be like a paper plate kind of night, where you don't have tons of cooking and tons of dishes because we did that all weekend. Sometimes you gotta get a break. And what you want to do before you put this away to chill in the bottom of the fridge for the rest of the day until the schooling's done and the work's done and everyone's home, and what you want to do is taste it first, and then if you feel like gosh, that needs more onion, you could put onion powder at the last minute, or if you think wow, it really could use some more salt, well then that's when you add it, or wait till it sits for a good little while and taste it and then see. You don't want to bring it to the table bland when you don't have to. Of course. But I'll be, right now this is a little work for me, but I'll be happy, this afternoon when the hustle and bustle hits the kitchen and everybody's around and getting drinks and everything, and I'll already have this done, and I'll just put it on the table. Here you go, and put the brats next to it and the buns and whatever, and I'll be happy. It'll be all done. Okay. Now, you don't really have a good view of it, but I will tilt it so you can see. See how pretty it looks? And it's really pretty. You may not be able to tell because of the lighting I have in here, but I can see the tri-colored pasta and the black olives and onions and pepperoni and cheese and everything. And it looks really, really delicious. And you really need to mix it good, because especially me, because I went and put the mayonnaise in after I had already poured some Italian dressing in, but that's where it probably would have been better to cream it together first. But hey, it's a summer salad. It's not supposed to be serious. It's supposed to be easy, lazy day. Don't want to heat up the kitchen salad. And you can get fancy with it. Probably before I wrap it up and put it in the fridge, I'll probably sprinkle a little bit of dried parsley across the top of it. This is my paper towel that I use for it's humid in South Carolina. My goodness, goodness, goodness. Even in the winter, I think it's humid here. Okay, so that is it, and I'll lift you up. Hopefully I'll be able to show you what it looks like. Okay, and let's see here. I will go get of course now when I serve it, I'll be serving it with something like this later, but I will go get something to taste it with. Hang on one second, I'll get a utensil. Okay, I'm just going to take some and see what it's like, and I'll try to get you know, everything with it here like that. That is really good. That's really good. The onion adds a lot to it. So if you don't have, if you don't want to use chopped onion, please use onion powder. And Italian dressing, that's really robust. That is really going to add a lot to it. That's what you want. I mean, you really want it to taste like something, and you'll be so glad that you made it. And I mean, some people buy theirs, but you know what? You're not going to get this quantity for this cheap of what I paid to make it. You know, if you do it yourself, of course you can do a larger one and much cheaper. And then you know exactly what is going in it, whether it's something you can digest or not digest. There we go. And there's my Italian pasta salad. And I thank you for watching, and I hope that you give it a try. It will give you a day off from the heat in the kitchen, because all you have to do is boil your pasta, and that's done in just a few minutes, and that's it. So I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.